Well, I do believe that this will be a channel first, I think. So a moment of Bob lore happening in real time here this evening. Additional thoughts, Baby Keem, Melodic Blue, and I'm just going to do it. I'm going to say it. I don't think I've ever said it before. Mid. You know, I was thinking about it a lot the last couple of days, and it occurred to me that I remember Kenny, I think it was Kenny Beats, a week or two ago, he sent out this tweet, and he said there's three, I think it was Kenny Beats, it might have been somebody else. There's three tiers of music. There's GOAT, there's mid, and there's trash, right? And great post, you know, pretty straightforward. And I started thinking about that, and I started thinking about how I felt toward this album, and then just the whole term of mid in general, because in hip-hop, it seems like mid is treated as a slight. And which is weird, right? Because you would think trash is the slight, but that's not the case. Because trash, if someone says that's trash, there's really only two things that are happening, right? One of two things. Number one, it's probably true, right? It is trash. Everyone knows it's trash. You're in agreement with the majority of the people, and there you go. You know, that's it. Or the other instance is you call something trash, but everyone else knows it's not trash. You're just trying to troll or be controversial or be, you know, against the flow or whatever you want. But no one believes you. Like, no one takes the opinion seriously because clearly you're wrong. But with mid, there's like this sting that goes with it. Because when somebody says something is mid, they mean it. Anybody else who likes it, it goes, you know, they believe it. They believe it. They mean it. And it turns into this whole thing. So it's really funny to me. And I was thinking of an analogy, and it's kind of like, you know, if you're with your buddy and he's got his new girlfriend, and you know maybe she lives in the next town over or whatever, right? You're gonna meet her for the first time, and he's been talking about it the last couple of days. He's all excited, and you meet her, and everything's nice, and what have you. And then afterwards, like, okay, so what'd you think? You know, yeah, she's cool, whatever. She's pretty hot, huh? And then you make the fatal mistake, right? You go, eh. not that I've ever done this before, right? Not that I'm sharing an experience, but you go, eh. And then all of a sudden it's this whole thing. What do you mean? Dude, what are you talking about? No, she's hot. And in your mind, you're like, I mean, I don't know. And of course you try and gloss over it, right? You do the whole thing. Well, you know, I can see why you like her. She's not really my type. But I mean, yeah, I get it. I get why you think she's hot. Which really just makes it worse, doesn't it? Like, now, not only are you saying, no, she's not attractive to me, but you're somehow now lumping your friend into this category of as well. Melodic Blue, what I agree with the most, reading comments and stuff like that from the reaction video, there are a lot of people who say they're excited about the album and what Baby Keem is doing, not so much about the album itself, but what might come in the future. And that's how I feel. And you know, fucking Ike, last night, dude, you were like reading my diary or something because you called it in Discord last night. This is my Take Care 2.0. And really what that means is I don't really know how I feel about it. There's some songs I really like. I love Issues. I love 16. Scars is my favorite. Gorgeous is cool. South Africa, I really like the chorus on South Africa. Lost Souls is cool. Coco is cool. That one grew on me. I like the production a lot. I liked the production a lot in Take Care. Baby Keem, I'm fine with his voice. I'm fine with his style. I think really my disconnect from Baby Keem himself is just how different we are in terms of people, right? He's much younger. A lot of songs about women and, you know, some songs about partying and stuff like that. Not that there's any problem with that, but I just don't really connect with that. The songs I do connect with, the songs I really like, the deeper songs, are great. I remember listening to this too, thinking, you know, I remember criticizing Whole Lotta Red a little bit in the sense of, not necessarily criticizing, but I think it was on a conversation after the fact of saying, I wish there was a little bit more lyrical content. You know, Playboi Carti nailed the musical side, the production side. I thought all that was done really well, interesting to listen to. And at the time, with those ad libs and stuff, that was a challenge for me to get used to that kind of vocal performance. And I remember thinking, I wish I had a little bit more lyrical content to listen to. This does, but it's not really lyrics that click with me, So there's that. Let's see what else I got here. I got some notes. The mid thing. Oh, my God. People have said they're annoyed by his voice. Voice doesn't bother me a bit. Actually, I love 16 because he's almost singing, and I like how he sounds in that one. Kendrick's presence on this album throws me off a bit. And I almost wonder if this album would have been better without Kendrick Lamar. Now, that might sound crazy. I know Family Ties is a huge track, but I also think Family Ties, it's a good track. I like it. But I also think it was a little, I don't want to say overhyped, because it wasn't really hyped up at all. I feel like maybe it's a little blown out of proportion, just because when it dropped, nobody had heard from Kendrick from so long. And then, everyone, of course, got all hyped up about what was coming, because he's saying, be patient, brother, new flow's coming, brother, all that kind of stuff. Kendrick just feels, I want to say, out of place, which is weird, because I love Kendrick. I think he's amazing. But I feel like Baby Keem exists really well in the space that he exists within. He does a really good job, and he's very consistent in that space. But then every now and then Kendrick comes on, and it's almost like a disruption to that space. He brings a different energy, a different style, and not that that's bad, but it's disruptive. I feel like it's disruptive. I like how I'm doing this while I'm talking about it. So I don't know. The two guys being cousins is really completely irrelevant to me. It doesn't matter at all. I only care about the music. And so, I don't know. It's just that I haven't really come to terms with that yet. Not that there's really anything to deal with. But I do wonder if this would have felt better without Kendrick, without these last couple, Boo Man still did not grow on me. Vent a little bit. First Order Business did more so than the other three on that back end where I wasn't really enjoying myself that much. It's chill. There's not a lot going on, but I got used to it, so that's okay. It's okay to have a chill jam. That's okay. That's not a problem. I don't know. I think really the reason why this pairs or exists in the same space for me as Take Care is I just don't really have a strong opinion about Baby Keem either way. I'm not in love with what he's doing. I think it's good. I think it's very solid. But I'm not going to sit here and go, oh, well, this is garbage. I'm not into it. There's some people who have some pretty strong opinions about how bad this album is. There's some couple gnarly comments. It's God damn, you guys. Going for the neck on that one. I certainly don't agree with the people who are vehemently against this album. I think it's a pretty good album. I'm excited with the fact that I did enjoy the production quite a bit. I think I can ease into some trap. I think that's going to be a thing I can do. Astroworld, people have been asking for. Astroworld is on the horizon. I actually have it scheduled. I haven't announced the schedule yet when that's going to happen, but on my list, he has a slot. Astroworld has a slot. Heard that's a great trap album. After enjoying Whole Lotta Red, after enjoying this, I think, it'll be interesting to see how I feel about Mystic Styles, which is coming up pretty soon. I don't think that's necessarily trap, but it's got a different sound from what I understand. I remember the Hip Hop Evolution series talking about how it was kind of like a creepier sound and stuff like that. And I think maybe some trap styles, but I'm not positive. I don't remember. It's been a while since I watched that. So in that sense, Melodic Blue makes me happy because, okay, it's opening up another space of sound that I can sit and enjoy, which is cool. But really, repeating myself, so I guess I'm kind of at the end of the video. I agree with the people who say, I'm excited to see what's coming. Let's see what's coming. I am a little interested to check out, Die For My Bitch, which was the previous album to this. Some people said, oh, that one's way better. Other people say this one's way better, which always intrigues me because when there's, I guess, polarizing opinions on something, that means there's either something really interesting that people don't understand or, well, maybe that's just it. Or it's something new, right? Something new. It's hard to adjust to. I'm kind of proud of myself, honestly, that I finally used the term mid I still hesitate on it just because it is funny to me how in the hip hop world that is like an offensive term. Mid, something's mid. Oh God. Overall though, I mean I listen to it quite a bit, but really I think it's the lyrics. If I was going to criticize anything, it's not that the lyrics are bad. I don't connect with them. That's really all there is to it. So either way, I enjoyed the listen. I enjoyed the album. I'm glad I listened to it. No regrets spending time with it at all. Really never had to force myself to turn it on. Every now and then I would skip some tracks, like usually the first two I'd skip over. Scapegoats is kind of cool, but it's short. Gorgeous. You know, there's a good run. Range Brothers, Issues, Gorgeous, South Africa, Lost Souls, Coco, Family Ties, Scars. That's a good run. I think if this album would have been, I don't know, 40 minutes instead of 53 minutes. I don't know. Anyway, there you go. Now I'm just trying to backtrack and excuse what I'm saying. Just gotta own it. There you go. There's the first one. The first album to earn a mid from me. Sorry if that offends some of you out there. But, I gave it my fair listen, so I can't say much else, I suppose. Okay, Friday, Channel Orange, Frank Ocean in my ears again. I'm very, very excited. Love Blonde, so I'm very excited to listen to Channel Orange and Frank again. That's going to be great. Also, I don't want to give a lot of details, but going to be taking some vacation time in the future here. So my online presence is going to be very odd. I'm going to pre-record reactions and upload them and schedule them because I won't have the ability to do my normal rotation. Additional thoughts, timing is going to be all fucked up for the next couple weeks. So some disruption to the channel, but once we kind of get back into August and get rolling again, things will go back to normal. And you'll see when I'm back in sync. But I'm going to try and pre-schedule, like pre-record and pre-upload and schedule content as normally as I can, but you'll see some disruption. Anyway, okay. We'll see you guys on Friday.